So here we have our engine, pretty good condition. No signs of overheating, no bluing, no cracks anywhere that I could find. Hard to tell from the outside. A couple of small issues. It's sort of hard to tell, but there's a bent pin here in the upper right corner. Otherwise, not too bad on the back side. Some oil on the bottom. Looks like JDM is pretty rough with the oil pans. They pretty much just drag the engines around on them. So all of the oil pan gaskets are busted, and there's oil all over the place on the bottom. But nothing in very bad shape on the top. I was able to peek inside the exhaust here. You can see the turbo impeller in very good condition. I reached my hand in there, couldn't feel any nicks or dings of any kind. So we hope if there was going to be a seal broken that it would cause some damage there and show up. So I don't think so. Over on the accessory side, we have everything more or less intact. A couple of chips on the edges of a few of the pulleys. Nothing terrible. A few of these pulleys I was either not going to use or going to have to replace anyway. The alternator is about as rusted as every alternator in every car I've ever seen. You can see, some more of that oil leakage around the oil pan, but if you notice, the rest of the engine is very dry. I don't see any oil anywhere. Moving around to the plugs, you can see we've got pretty good condition here. This camera won't pick up the detail, but there was no sign of any damage in here that I could see in my limited experience. Housings looked pretty good. No cracks, no warping. Everything in reasonably good shape. Didn't look like there was any stress. Nobody banging a wrench around in here. Not every engine had the plugs in it. I chose one that did, hoping that maybe that would have helped keep any moisture out in transit. Yeah. And other than that, she's a big old beauty. About ready to go. I can't turn it over right now. I haven't got the wrench, but we have compression. You can definitely feel the air pulses out the exhaust as you turn it over. Hear the chuffing sound. And yeah, I'm pretty optimistic about this engine. It was interesting. There was an identical third gen there, but this duct was plastic. Other than that, it was almost identical. I'm not sure what the difference between those two are. They were both third gens. You can see from some markings here that they have identified basically nothing. So there was no year, no serial number, or anything else that I could find. I'm sure there's something stamped inside where I can't quite see it or just don't know to look. But other than that, I think we have our engine. We'll see.